This is the waiver form you need to sign before you can purchase this. No other pre-workout in Australia has ever required that. Think about what that means. 505 milligrams of caffeine.
Look, what are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Like, why is the pre-workout market just a dick swinging contest of who can cram the most amount of stimulants into one single serving and have it sell off the shelf?
And your heart rate, you will not be able to get your heart rate under control between your sets, which is going to massively impact your recovery. And if you cannot fully recover or close to it between your sets in your session, you will not be able to maintain your training intensity you need to be maintaining in order to progress your lifts, because your muscles won't be the limiting factor. Your cardiovascular system and your nervous system are going to be the limiting factors, and that is not what you want. You want to be able to take your muscles to true failure in order to grow muscle and progress your training, and this will prevent you from doing that.
I'm not affiliated with this brand or product. I've got no idea what it is. So let's just talk about the caffeine component. Me personally, I usually just have coffee instead of a pre-workout nowadays, but when it comes to caffeine, most of the benefits show up between 3 milligrams per kilo and 6 milligrams per kilo. I like to follow a minimum effective dose, meaning I take as little caffeine as I need to get that performance enhancing effect, which can be as little as 1 to 2 milligrams per kilo for me. Everyone's individual tolerance to caffeine will be different, and for people that don't notice much of an effect from lower doses of caffeine, larger doses can benefit performance. Closer to the 6 milligram per kilo mark, you might start to see some performance detriment because of those things like heart rate and discomfort, but 500 milligrams of caffeine for a 100 kilo male sits around that 5 milligrams per kilo mark. So it is on the higher range, but if you are seeking out higher doses of caffeine because it does have a performance enhancing effect, and you don't want to overdo the other ingredients that are in that pre-workout, so your beta alanine, you don't want to mega dose that just because you want more caffeine, then it might mean having a stronger caffeine dose from your pre-workout. And I could be fact checked on this, but the 500 milligram serving is from 2 scoops. I think it also comes down to the individual. If you're having something like this in the morning and you respond well to high doses of caffeine, then I don't think it's going to negatively impact your performance. When it comes to pretty much anything in the supplement realm, you're almost always better off assessing how you respond to lower doses. So maybe starting with 100 milligrams of caffeine, moving up to 200, to 300, to 400. And if it's not a daily thing, then maybe pushing it up to that 500 milligrams if the performance enhancing benefit is worth it for you. If your caffeine dose doesn't affect your sleep or your anxiety during the session and whatnot, then it's a very useful tool to improve your performance in the gym and reduce your perceived effort as well, allowing you to train better and potentially get a better stimulus in your session as well.